all of the inner process is attempting to solve the problem that you can't solve because it's false. It's absolutely false. You can't solve the problem of lack because it doesn't exist. The more you allow, the more you stop all of the things that you've been doing, the clearer it becomes that there has never been a deficiency, never been anything wrong with you, never been any lack. It was a misunderstanding. It's absolutely impossible for there to be anything wrong with you. It does not matter how many people laugh at you, don't like you, ostracize you, judge you, or anything else. It is absolutely impossible that there could be anything wrong with you. And the more you try to fill that void through all of the various strategies that you've picked up along the way, the more that it just seems to validate the false idea that there's something wrong with you. Doesn't that make sense? I mean, the person who's trying to, their strategy is they're going to be better than everybody else. And of course, it's just annoying, isn't it? I mean, nobody wants to be friends with that person. So then it just seems to feed into this. Oh, I guess there's something wrong with me. Has to be something wrong with me. Nobody wants to be my friend. Even though look at how great I am. I've worked so hard. Must be something wrong with me. So I promise you, this method is the answer. So let's try it again. Choose something else, something completely different, or it seems completely different. It's not different at all, but some other problem, maybe a different context. So specific example of when you've experienced this problem. Bring that to mind now and focus on it. And as you do, step one, notice sense of lack. So whatever you think the problem is, just notice underlying that is a sense of lack. No matter, I mean, you might have been trying to solve this problem for a long time, thinking it was something else, and it never worked. In fact, it just made things worse, didn't it? So now you're on the right track because you're telling the truth that the real underlying problem has been that you perceived that there was a sense of lack and you were trying to fix that, which will never work because it's a false problem. But nonetheless, that's what's underlying it. Second step, as you continue to focus on this example of when you experience this problem, notice the inner process. So there was a point at which this problem was not there, and then something happened, and then the problem began. And notice that the actual problem began inside. It might have been instigated or triggered by some external thing, something that somebody said, something you saw, whatever it is. But thing, that external thing was not the problem itself. It's not possible for you to experience that as a problem. Rather, that initiated an inner process by which you generated the problem. So just notice that inner process and slow it down as much as you need to so that you can become aware of what that process is. How did you turn a non-problem into a problem? And then finally, third step, stop. When you really get this, it's such a relief. You can finally give yourself permission, just stop. You don't have to solve this problem because it's a false problem. All you have to do is stop making it a problem. So I have just outlined for you what constitutes the real problem and the real solution. And for anybody who works with what I've just outlined sincerely, I can promise you that you will get the results. You will discover that really, truly, you need nothing. You will discover a freedom that is so profound. It will shock you in a very good way. And this will allow you then to be like a magnet that attracts to you everything that you truly desire. Not because you're straining and struggling, chasing after things the old way, but instead because those are the things that come to you naturally. So that's my promise to you. I hope that you'll take me up on that.